Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings. What's going on, everyone? How is everyone doing? I hope that everybody is doing absolutely phenomenal, great, fantastic, all of that great stuff. Hope you all are doing great. My name is Miss Sasha, and I am the founder and executive director of ABC Read. And our mission is to develop and nurture a culture of literacy in Black and underserved communities, y'all. And we do this by making sure that we give books to the community that majority represents Black people, Black culture, Black experiences, Black traditions, books that resonate with the community that we serve. We also are known for having our dynamic reading events throughout Cleveland. We've been doing this since 2014. You hear me? 2014. This is our 10-year anniversary, okay? Small grassroots 501c3 nonprofit organization. We also, at our reading events, we have beautiful read alouds, as that's my roots. That's where I started. I've always loved to read aloud because that's when I can get my acting on. That's part of my roots as well. And we also make sure that we have at our dynamic reading events phenomenal Black professionals here in Cleveland who come to our reading events to impart the knowledge that they have and how they were able to navigate that Black entrepreneurial space. And they talk about how reading is an integral part of them becoming phenomenal business owners. So, let's see. Okay. So with all of that being said, I am ready to read to you all. Go grab them babies, y'all. Get the kids. Okay, I told you all we want a culture of literacy. We want to give back to that. That's a part of our tradition as Black people. Okay, so we want to make sure that we are bringing reading into our homes, because when we are reading as a family, that is when our children will equate reading with pleasure, with empowerment, with community. And that's what we want reading to be linked to. Not to just some mundane activity that they just have to do in order to pass a test. They don't need to have that mindset as it pertains to reading. Reading should foundationally be connected to pleasure, to fulfillment, to empowerment, to love, community, all of these different things. This is what our mission, our intention, our goal as ABC Read as an organization, we want to get back to. All right. So with all that being said, now let me show you all this dope book, y'all, that I got for y'all this week. Bam. Yes. Oh my goodness. This book right here is such a great story, y'all. The Big Yard Sale. David learns how to treat customers. And it was written by the award-winning poet Tariq Toure and illustrated by Anika Sabree. And you all see the fresh cinnamon buns right there in the picture, right? So this story is very important. This is a story that our young folks in particular need to hear, but I'm going to say this story is actually great for anybody who is running a business, okay? Because one of the key components, key ingredients of having a business is making sure that you do right by your customers. Because how you gonna have a business if you ain't got nobody to support it, to buy the stuff from you? And they're not gonna want to buy anything from you if you acting kind of stank, right? You not acknowledging them. You acting as if that they're basically like you're just doing them a favor. And it's like, no, actually, they are helping you. And if they don't support your business, then your business will fail. So let us begin. The big yard sale. David learns how to treat customers. Have here our dedication page. One Saturday morning, David was shook by noise. Startled and shocked, he checked his toys. Could he have left his fire truck on? Or was it his speaker playing a song? Then he heard more, and to his surprise, nearly all his neighbors were all outside. What is this? The thought crossed his mind. He rushed to get dressed to find out why. Fast out the bathroom, he plopped on his kufi, then struggled with his shoestrings hanging loosely. He stood on his porch and scoped the scene. Neighbors with tables, but what does it mean? David ran over to Jenna's lawn. Her family's odds and ends were piled on. David searched the table, and in awe, her father sold his favorite saw. David said, "Psst, Jenna, come here. Your pops uses that saw every year." Jenna said, "Shh, I know. But today's the yard sale, and it had to go." Mostly everyone is selling something today. And when people need things, they'll surely pay. David's eyes went wide as the moon. He said, "Even I'll sell stuff soon." But the last thing he wanted was to part with a toy. So he sat there stumped. Boy, oh boy. David went pouting through the house. Hours went by, no figuring out. Then a smell came that moistened his mouth. Mommy's baking, without a doubt. The kitchen smelled sweet, sticky, and blazing. It's Mommy's rolls, cinnamon raisin. She said, "No, David, I'm running a test. These are for the bakery to see what's best." David said, "No worry, I won't eat one, but please give me 5. I want to sell some." David's mommy said, Sure, indeed. With the right attitude, you'll succeed. And with gratitude, you cannot fail. I can't wait to see your first yard sale." Let's set you up so you're ready and able to bring tons of customers to your table. They spent the hour getting odds and ends to have their display reel them in. Within a short time, David was up and running. David said, "Just wait, a customer's coming." Then up walked Sister Nura, money in hand. But as quick as she came, she left the stand. David asked, Mommy, how'd I fail? Did I do everything right to make a sale? Mommy said, Sweetheart, I'm proud. You're trying a lot. But there's one thing maybe you forgot. Before a buyer will ever want a taste, they'll have to meet your smiling face. It's the first from our attitude that ever shows. It's a form of charity we'll always know. Just look over there at Brother Naeem. He sells and sells with his pearly sheen. Why, he could sell if he was asleep, if he could keep showing those shiny teeth. David said, Well, I'll give it a try. He was smiling so much, he closed his eyes. Brother Jabril stopped in a minute. David thought the smile must have did it. Brother Jabril asked, Could I have them warmed? David smiled. No. And off he stormed. David asked, Mommy, how'd I fail? Did I do everything right to make a sale? If there's anything I've learned in my bakery life, is that the customer is always right. You're getting so close to being a selling champ. We can make them warm with a heating lamp. See, Sister Khadijah selling her beads, she'll search the earth for the color they need. Now David's rolls glistened and his smile was wide. Surely not one single buyer could hide. Imam Musa approached with his son Shahid. David smiled and said, Unc, I got what you need. They're warm and gooey and ready to go. Imam Musa said, You know, I know. I'll take every last cinnamon roll. They won't make it past our stroll. David had never moved so fast. Before they could blink, the rolls were bagged. See ya, David said with a joyful smirk. He was excited that finally a sale had worked. But when he turned around, he found Mother sad. David asked, We sold what we could. We sold what could be so bad. David asked, Mommy, how did I fail? I did everything right to make a sale. She sat down and said, Attitude is a reflection of our gratitude, and thankfulness we can never lose. We give every penny its proper due. I'm happy you sold. Surely I am. But when that money touched your hand, it was the perfect time to say thank you to the customer who came to pay. Sellers who aren't grateful won't go far. And our gratitude shows who we truly are. David ran down the block and stopped Uncle Musa As he shopped, David said, "Thank you for buying mine." Uncle Musa said, "You've made my day this time." For the rest of the day, David sold and sold, following the advice his mother told. After every sale, he whispered to himself, "Attitude, gratitude, surely has helped." The end. And this is the author right here, our dear brother Tariq Toure. All right. And again, he's an award winning author and poet. He's been featured in publications such as Muslim Matters, Salon, the Washington Post, Al Jazeera, The Nation magazine, and Sapelo Square. All right, so this is the phenomenal author here. And again, this is the book, you guys, The Big Yard Sale. David learns how to treat customers. And why I think this book is so phenomenal is because, especially in a day and age now where we are constantly reminding our children about entrepreneurship, you hear a lot about that now, especially in the Black community, right? We are telling our kids, yes, you can have your own business. There's so many things that you can do. You can sell this, you can create this, you can do a YouTube, whatever it is, right? But how often are we hearing about how they should be treating the customers, how they should be making sure that they have a great disposition, a great character? Because those things, those soft skills right there, those are the things that actually not only continues to have you get customers, but you will be able to retain your customers, because that's the key. Anybody can buy from you once, right? But those repeat customers are the ones who see that you're grateful. You're saying thank you. You have a pleasant disposition when they come up to your stand or into your store, right? You when you have that smiling face, right? When you are inviting, you're warm. Uh, that's when people are going to say, you know what? Not only do they have a great product, I love the way they made me feel. And that's what we want to teach our children, all right? And I even said again, this book is not just really for our children, it's for us as adults as well. Those of us who are business owners, we know for a fact when we are treating our customers well, guess what? Those people are coming back and they're going to remember you. And that's what you want, right? You want to have an imprint on them to where it's a positive one. And then they spread the word. Even if they don't need your product anymore, they'll tell somebody else, right? They say, you know what? I may not need that, but I know somebody will benefit. And, they are just super duper kind, thoughtful. All right. So there we go. There's my spiel. I hope you all again enjoyed that book. My foot is starting to fall asleep, y'all. Oh my God. All right, you guys. I thank you all for joining me once again. And again, remember to please keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. And yes, reading is freedom. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Reading is Freedom, because this story is being read right now on YouTube Live. I'm also on Instagram Live as well. Make sure that you share, please. Make sure you share these videos, okay? All right? When you all are seeing the goodness, the dopeness, if it's resonating with you, if you know somebody could benefit, please make sure that you share it, all right? All right, you all take care. Again, my name is Miss Sasha. And remember to please keep reading for at least 30 minutes a day. And yes, reading is freedom. Peace.